Hello, this is live video sales training with Stephen from wonderful Wiltshire, where it's a beautiful day. Alexa, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 21 degrees Celsius.
Which is good enough.
Tonight, you can expect a low of 10 degrees.
Alexa, stop. That's definitely good enough for me. Angelica and I went out for a walk earlier and then had lunch, sat in the garden, and very good it was too. I'm just going to try and grab an image. Just give me a second. Hopefully I've got 26 seconds. If I just go there and don't, right, third try. I just want to grab an image. Broadcasts, Amazon, July assets. And if I can find the image, I can't. No, it's not there. Okay, I'll talk about it instead. Okay, let's come to me. Right, okay. This show is about Amazon Prime Days, which were 12th and 13th of July. This was my first full Amazon Prime. I think I need some light on because it's a bit cloudy outside. So these are my impressions of Amazon Prime Days. Basically, I set my stall out in advance to actually go live 3 times each of the days. And given that most of the people actually watching are in America, the first show went out at 11 a.m. my time, 6 a.m. Eastern. So this is for the early risers. And there were quite a few people there. And there were quite a few people wanted to listen to something. That's 340 people actually unmuted so they could listen to me, which is astonishing. So people early in the morning do actually want to listen to what you're broadcasting, even if they move on to something else pretty quickly. So that was the first show of the day. And the second show of the day was at 2 p.m. my time, 9 a.m. Eastern, which was for people having breakfast or finishing breakfast. And then the final show, the third one each day, was at 5 p.m. my time, 12 p.m. Eastern, which is, of course, lunchtime. So early risers, 6 a.m., breakfast, 9 a.m., and lunch at 12 p.m. And that worked very well. I did an hour broadcast, an hour and a half broadcast in the morning. I did an hour in early afternoon, and then I did 2 hours at the end of the day. And on the third show, I'm trying to remember what day it is, on Tuesday, I had 9,600 views of the live broadcast. For me, that is a record. To actually have 9,600 people watch a live broadcast is something else. Yeah, because you see it on the screen, you see 50 people watching you concurrently, and it's a boost. It boosts morale. You want to actually carry on and broadcast and do more. Wednesday was more of the same time, 6 a.m., 9 a.m., and midday. And basically on each show, I had a lead item and then the main items. So I started off, first show was showing a Logitech Brio. Second show was showing the Fitbit Inspire. And the third show was showing the Oddblock. That's how each show started. So a different start to each show. There may be some similarity between the shows, but the thing is that when you go live on Amazon Live, it is different every time. Because I don't work with a script. I mean, I can now talk for 2 hours without a problem, without a script. I'm just driven by what's down in the carousel. So after a year of doing Amazon Live, I look forward to it. I don't have to prepare for it other than putting the carousel together and scheduling the broadcast. That's all it. I've got a specific studio on BeLive, which is just, by the way, which is where I'm broadcasting for the moment. That's where I'm broadcasting from. Okay, apply that. So this is BeLive. And Be Live worked flawlessly throughout the 6 broadcasts. There wasn't a problem at all. I was able to have 3 cameras. I was able to have the agenda. I was able to play YouTube video. I was able to show images. Flawless from a operations point of view, no problems at all. And the thing is about Amazon Live in general is that you don't have to find the audience. Amazon send you the audience. I'll explain how that works in a moment. But this time with Amazon Prime, Amazon sent out letters globally telling people they should visit Amazon Live to get all the best deals. And you had the likes of Microsoft and Logitech. They had live shows, and I had a live show. I managed to see Grant Saunders as well. Corindo was live as well. So many people. In actual fact, at one point, on Amazon, you can actually follow your favorite broadcasters. And I do. I follow about 250 different live broadcasters. And yesterday, at one point, 50 of them were broadcasting at the same time, which leads to the point, is that competition? Well, every show has a different topic and a different host. So it is not competition. Unless somebody's setting up to sell exactly what you sell, you have two unique selling points. One is it's you, and we too often take that for granted. You're fronting the show, you're presenting the show, there's nobody like you. Nobody can copy you. And the second thing is the items you're actually selling. Now, I was fortunate in the items I was selling. I'll show you in a moment. Getting the carousel right, the items you're actually selling, is a work of art and a labor of love. Basically, 75% of the items that you're selling, you've got to own. But it can be easily done. And I just had so much fun broadcasting. I did the first day, no problem at all. 1.5 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours. So 4.5 hours live broadcasting. Second day, 1 hour 15, 1 hour 15. And then I was, a true story, I was there broadcasting on the third show of the day, the 6th and final show. And this rarely happens, but you've got to recognize when it does. I got to 16 minutes past 5, and I suddenly realized that I'd run out of words. After 8 hours of broadcasting, I'd run out of things to say. I'd run out of steam, so I stopped. But it was brilliant to be able to broadcast 6 times over those 2 days, reach an audience into the tens of thousands. So my best audience was 9,600 people watching one broadcast, which was the Wednesday one. The other broadcasts were well received and well watched as well. There was thousands of people actually came to watch the broadcast. Thousands unmuted, thousands listened. And I set a record yesterday. If I just go over here, I can give you a little bit of information about what happened over the 2 days. If I go back here, okay, I'm just going to go, I'm going to click there. Just wait a second, I'm just setting something up. That should have opened in a new tab. It did. Oh, it did. Okay, and I'm going to go here as well. I probably destroyed something in my system. Just a second. Thank you for watching, by the way. Let's show this and what's happened. Okay, now we're okay there. So I'm going to hide that for a moment and come back to me. So basically, if I go over here and I go here, I can tell you that on Tuesday, 1,364 clicks of the carousel, and on the following day, 822 clicks. Now, when I tell you that people clicking the carousel 500 times during a live broadcast is excellent, then to have 824 clicks and 1,364 clicks on the first Amazon Prime Day, just beyond belief, beyond dreams, because that's what we're doing it for. Basically, we want people to actually watch this live, but we want people to click the carousel. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to bring this on screen, and I'm going to go here. Hopefully, we're going to go here. Oh, it's gone. I need to start sharing again. Just a minute. Let me set it up again.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Okay, let's go for screen share. And I want to go to that one. Yep. Okay, and I'm going to stop the video just a minute. I'm going to bring the screen share up on screen. Okay, and there is, I'm going to take that off so I come picture in picture. The card you know about, this is live video sales training with Sim, so I can hide that. I can turn my second camera off, and I can turn my first camera on, and probably go the other way around. Okay, now all my broadcasters say we're on Be Live, so I'm going to remove the Be Live logo so we can see the screen, and all the shows that I do. Just a minute, I need to go here or here and click that, and I should shrink. Okay, so this is the show that I did yesterday. This was my last show yesterday, and the thing that you can see, you don't get any, well, you can see underneath in the carousel. I was very fortunate. In my choice of items. What you actually want people to do, especially on Amazon Prime Day, is to actually click the link in the carousel. Now on Wednesday, 1,364 people did, and a high percentage went on to actually buy something. But the thing is that in the carousel, the items that are displayed there, I actually own. But this is the kicker. The Obspot Tiny, which I got 2 of, was a deal of the day. I own the Obspot Tiny. The Samsung Galaxy S22, which I own, was a deal of the day. The Nilkin case in which you put your Samsung phone was a deal of the day. Genuine leather case wasn't on offer, but this solves a real problem. If we look at it, I'm not selling now, just information only. I've got the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, and this phone is 6.8 inches deep. And if you try to carry this phone in your pocket, or even worse, in your shorts pocket, you're worried about it falling out, which is why I suggested this. And this being here is the genuine leather case, and that just slips onto your belt, on your jeans or trousers, and it carries your phone, and you don't have to have your phone in your pocket. That was well received. The next thing is that if I go back, I want to go here. I want to go, all right, okay. Lamical were very kind enough to actually send me a stand, which was on heavy discount during the day. And the Obspot was a deal of the day as well. Logitech Brio was discounted, as was the Logitech 920X. And quite a lot of the items that I have in my carousel day to day were actually discounted or deals of the day. So that I knew that when I showed an item on screen, when I showed the Brio, when I showed the Obspot, when I showed the, even when I showed the watch, the Fitbit watch, I knew that I was going to be displayed on those pages, because there aren't too many people who are actually doing lights, camera, action. The resulting was that I had more visits to my page and more visits to the carousel down below than any other show I've ever done. Now, the beauty of this is that I don't need to do any marketing. I don't need to invite friends. Yeah, I'm not selling to friends. I'm selling to people I don't know. I'm telling stories about the items in the carousel to people I don't know. And the thing is, you've got to be used to talking to yourself. That's one of the keys. One of the keys is to be able to put a mental script together and just talk. Blood for Britain. Yeah. It just works. Now, because I've done 6 Amazon live broadcasts in 2 days, I'm not doing an Amazon live broadcast today, taking a day off. So I won't be live at 11 Eastern, 4 p.m. in the UK. I think you've got to do that. The thing is, you've got to stay fresh. And if I tried to follow up 6 extremely successful shows right now, then I'd be like I was yesterday when it got to 5:15. I was jaded. You need to relax between shows, and you can't do better than to actually go live on the 2 Amazon Prime days, because there's a difference. When people go onto Amazon.com on Amazon Prime days, they are there to get bargains and to buy things. They're there to spend money. I saw a report earlier today which said people do go to Amazon.com to actually buy things, sometimes 4 or 5 things at the same time, because they wait for the brilliant sales that Amazon and their suppliers put on. So, yeah. So I am, in actual fact, just winding down, but I wanted to get my thoughts about Amazon Prime Day actually down, because I'm going to do a short video about this, because I think, let's face it, live selling is something that you learn. It's not a born skill. And to be able to live sell gives you income every single day. Not every day, it's like an Amazon Prime Day, but you can make a living out of going live. I know that because I'm doing that. Yeah. And it is open to everybody to do it. So I'm going to renew in August live video sales training, and lots of exciting things happening in the Be Live arena, which I can't talk about, but tying everything together, live video sales will have another push. We've done quite well so far. I mean, this video goes to Facebook and to YouTube and to LinkedIn. I've had a good response on LinkedIn from this broadcast. So if you're watching on LinkedIn, thank you very much. Okay, now, do I, don't I? Okay, as you're still watching me, I would like to say thank you. And if I do a different screen share, okay, I'm actually going to tell you what happened on the Amazon Prime days, but I've waited till we're in the show, because I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share the tab, okay, and I'm going to bring it into the screen. Okay, so what I'm sharing now is my Amazon Prime days, and you can see at the end there that on the Amazon Prime days, I actually earned in my pocket, in my bank account soon, $291.17 from July 12th and $284.79 from July 13th. That is a total, he said, doing a quick bit of maths, of $575 for 2 days broadcasts, 8 3/4 hours of broadcasting fun, because I actually enjoy this. So basically, I can say without fear of contradiction that you can make a living. And as you can see, just before we finish it off, I've actually made I was hoping this would go through $2,000 today. But in the last 30 days, I've earned $1,994.58. Okay, so what started off almost a year ago as this is going to be good, I'll get some pin money, has now become to a situation where I can say, hand on heart, that from broadcasting in the next 12 months, I will earn over $25,000. In fact, I know that, because of other commitments I have. So you can earn money from live broadcasting. I haven't touched the sides yet. I mean, I've got Lamicall. Thank you to Marco Novo. I got in touch with Lamicall, and Lamicall is sending me iPhone stands or phone stands. So I'm getting goods. I haven't even touched sides yet because my shows are semi-sponsored, but not sponsored. And there's so much that I can do now. I've heard, I read, there's 3 groups on Facebook, which Amazon insiders, in other words, Amazon live broadcasters, can be members of. And I heard telling there that there were too many people broadcasting. And whilst that's true, as I say, I saw 50 of my people I'm following broadcasting at the same time. It does show the future. And now is the time to get it right, to get your act together, to get your thoughts together, to be able to run a 2-hour show on your own, talking, just you talking. Because the other thing that I've heard, and I'm not going to mention names, but it is, right, broadcasting in Amazon Live is not like broadcasting on Facebook or YouTube. You do get comments, and the comments are important and valuable. You do get people following you. But the situation is that people don't know who you are. They've come to watch you. So what you have to do every so often is this, okay, to get recognition up. Okay, your host is Stephen Healey from England. We're talking about live broadcasting, Logitech Brio and Samsung we've just looked at. Thank you for watching and spending part of your day with me and ask me questions about live broadcasting. You've got to keep reminding people because there's a fast flow. When 10,000 people watch one of your broadcasts, you've got to think to yourself, that's 80 people a minute, just zipping through. Some stay, some go on, but you're actually talking to 80 people all at the same time, which is quite incredible. And it's one of the advantages. And just to go with Amazon Live is something, if you're a live broadcaster, just a minute, and go to the right page. If you're a live broadcaster, I'll take that off too. Okay, let's go off here. These are my live stats. As you can see, I've got near $2,000 in the last 30 days, and over Amazon Prime weekdays, I actually made, let's go there. I made $575 in 2 days. And that's a fact. And that will arrive in my bank in September. You can make money out of live broadcasting on Amazon Live. This is far easier than trying to make money on Facebook or YouTube. Because you go through an application process, and once you've been approved, then you're off and running. It's under your control. I wanted to do 3 shows on Tuesday and 3 shows on Wednesday. That was my choice. I know some people who broadcast live for 11 hours in one stretch, because these are the golden days. But that's not to say that when I broadcast tomorrow, I expect to make money. I expect to make money in every single Amazon Live broadcast that I do, and to make a living out of it. And starting August, I'm going to be showing you, with the help of friends, of course, how you can do it. Basically, you've got to have a following, okay? And then you've got to have a presence on camera, and you've got to be capable of broadcasting live for an hour. If you don't broadcast for an hour, then it's not going to do any good. You've got to broadcast from 1 to 2 hours at a time. You've got to show products that you own. You've got to tell stories. You've got to engage people, right? And occasionally, like I am today, you'll be totally burnt out, which is why this show started late. But I just wanted to recap and have on record how amazing Amazon Prime days are. How if you set your stall out right, how if you get your products right, if you get your patter right, if you get your timing right, if you work at it and plan it, then you can make as much money as you want on Amazon Prime days. For every hour you go live, you'll earn money. And it doesn't matter whether there's 50 or 500 people broadcasting at the same time as you. That people don't look at the broadcast channels. People are actually landing on Amazon pages. And there is no way that you're going to be usurped by larger or better known organizations or people. Just do it. As Linda Sunshine West would say, just do it. And that's the way to win. Okay, I'm just checking the watch because I'm aware of what I want to do today, which is nothing really. I've got to be honest, after 6 broadcasts in 2 days, 7 3/4 hours in total, I'm ready for a break. But given my Be Live commitment, I thought I'd just come live now, record this. And I just want to say thank you for watching me live. You who've been watching live video sales training with Stephen, and I want to say thank you. And what we talk about in these shows, I'm back again on Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. Probably back this time next week with my next show, and then it will be 3 times a week from then on. I've got a cataract operation next Tuesday, and after that, I should see more clearly and broadcast more often. Okay, thank you for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.